hang out, guys. Look at, see, now you guys know, listen. I know that there's a lot of people that are like, game night, we're not really into it, so they don't come hang out. Well, guess what? For those of you diehards in here that came in for game night, I'm sorry if we can't play a game, but now we get to sit here and chit-chat and have a good time. Right, Jenna?
Oh, definitely.
D, listen, I already showed everybody this, but I'm going to show you this too. D, check this out. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Oh, look what I can do. Oh, I can rub on my kitties and I can love on my kitties. And you know what? They're not stuck to me. Let's have a laugh at Kim's expense. So I'm sitting here yesterday and I keep hearing this chirping noise in my front room. Chirping noise. And I'm like, what the heck? And I'm not the only one that can hear it. The cats can hear it because they keep going up to the front room and checking out through the fence door. And they're like looking in there and they're like, what is that noise? They're trying to check it out too. Well, so I go to the door and I'm like, I'm big brave. I'm a big human. I can do it. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to go find out what this noise is. So I open the door. I hear the chirp again. And I'm like, just kidding. And I shut the door and I come back out, right? So I'm like, there's something in my front room. What is it? And how did it get there? I don't understand. How did something, and why is it chirping? What is it? Is it a bird? Is it a squirrel? Is it a big old cicada that's left over? What is it? So what do? I call Diana. I call Diana and I'm like, Diana? She goes, yeah. And I go, there's something in my front room. She goes, a cat? I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you very much. No. That's literally what she said to me. I said, no. There is something in my front room. It's chirping. It's making noise. I don't know what it is. I thought I could go in there and get it, but I was wrong because I heard it chirp when I walked in there and it scared me. So I ran back out. I said, are you busy? She goes, no. I said, will you come over here and help me figure out what's in my front room? She's like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. So she comes over. And now her and I are standing at the door. She hears the thing chirp. Right? And she's like, okay, I heard it. I'm like, oh, thank God. I thought I was crazy. So we both go in there. We've got a ladder. We're up there. We're looking at all the highway. We're looking out behind everything. We're tearing everything up. We're pulling the freezer out. We're like literally searching for this thing. We're pulling the grate off the vent on the bottom on the floor because I'm like, well, what if something got into the vent system and it's now in the vent and that's where it's coming from? She's like, I don't know. She's like, but it sounds like a bird. I'm like, you're right, it does. Ultimately, we figured out, okay, so I have my little modem thing in there, and it sits in the window that gets really hot, and the modem gets really hot. So I took this little metal fan that I have, and I set it there, and I have it aimed at that thing, and I've got it on all the time to just keep it cool, right? The fan's going out, and the metal blades are making chirping noises. There was nothing in the front room. Diana to the rescue, yes. And the worst part about it is that they were resurfacing the roads outside my house, like you guys know. Well, that yesterday was when they were laying all the black tar. Yesterday and the day before is when they were laying all the black tar. And so Diana couldn't even come around to my driveway. She had to park in the neighbor's driveway and then walk over here. So she goes through all this just so we can figure out that the fan was starting to go out because it's been running nonstop for like, I don't know, a month or so. And yet, well, I would have never guessed the fan. I know. I love Heather's little thing there. Kind of like, what? I know. It was the fan.
We're doing it.